Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a brand new vlog. It's bright and early Saturday morning. I have a lot of things to do, not a lot, but I have to go to the dentist, which I don't know. I have like childhood trauma with the dentist, but we're not gonna harp on it. And then I'm gonna take my grandma out for lunch. I just wanna go on a date with my grandma. That's the mood that I'm in. And I think we're gonna talk about New Year's resolutions. It could be a lot. It feels like a lot, although we're gonna make it not feel like a lot, I promise. I did this last night. It looks terrible. I'm not good at the heatless curls, but I would be better if I practiced, because this year in 2024, I honestly did learn that practice does make perfect, and that's not just like an annoying saying. If there's a will, there's a way. Mike and I were talking last night. We've had a rough kind of like, I don't know. Mike says this all the time. I'm like, I'm having a rough time lately, and he says to me, you've had a rough few years. And I can't live in that mentality, because then I will sink into the negativeness of it all. It's been feeling a little heavy recently. I would say like since the end of summer, Mike and I have really been like going through it. And he asked me what my word of 2024 would be if I could pick one word. Can we guess what word I chose? Manic. I couldn't get a hold of my emotions. I was very up, I was very down, I was very scatterbrained. It was a lot of like me settling into my dad not being here and just adjusting my life, and it just feeling so uncomfortable, because I think the shock of my dad's death after almost 2 years has now worn off, and it's me adjusting my life to, again, I've spoken about this, but kind of like accommodate my life without my dad. Mike and I have been really wanting to move, and it's felt really, not like hard, but I felt really stuck. I would also say stuck is a good word too. Stuck and manic. But I really think in 2025, I want it to be more of like a spiritual journey for me. Listen, the turn of the calendar, the turn of a day, it does not erase, your problems. You're not leaving your troubles in 2024 come 2025. So it's just things that I really want to focus on. I'm not trying to be a whole new person. I'm just always striving to be a better version of me. I want to be more at peace with myself. Like, I want to be that person where I'm in the center of a room, just figuratively, there is chaos all around me. And everyone, and I'm not wishing this on other people, but this is just a hypothetical situation. Everyone is in shambles. There is gossip, there is drama, there is destruction. And I'm just in the middle, because I have inner peace. I really want to find inner peace. I feel like it sounds so like easy, but I think it's probably the hardest thing that one can find. I don't know. I really just want to be my own version of Buddha. I just want to find peace in where I am. I want to find comfort. Don't want to worry. I get so worried, and I get so anxious, and I worry about every little thing. I just think like my soul needs a breath, and I want to give my soul a breather in 2025. I've been very stagnant recently, so come December 1, I've been walking on the treadmill. It's cold, and I don't know, I'm really good at it in the spring and summer, and then the fall, winter come, and it's like hibernation season. It's cold. I don't go outside. So I've been going on the treadmill. I've been really good about it. I've been putting my Apple Watch on my ankle so that I can like edit videos, while I'm on the treadmill, and I edit for like an hour and I get my 10,000 steps. Trickling your habits into your daily routine. The best thing to do at the beginning of a year, I read the book every single year, is to read Atomic Habits. I think like one of the examples that people always give is like, if you want to quit cigarettes, like there's different things to do. Create a resistance. So like if you smoke cigarettes, you don't want to smoke cigarettes, stop buying cigarettes. This way they're not readily available. This way you have that resistance of, I want a cigarette, but I have to drive to the store. I have to pay with my money. Keep it out of sight. If you want to create a habit, like say exercise, then you do the opposite. You pick out your workout clothes the night before, you leave them out. They're visible in the morning, and you kind of like create cues. So my cue could be, I wake up in the morning, I drink my cup of coffee. By the time I'm done with my coffee, I put my workout clothes that I laid on the night before, and I go work out. It's so simple, which is why it works. It just breaks everything down in such a easy to do thing. And so I always say Atomic Habits, probably the best self-help book I've ever read. The moment of truth. I need to get on with my day. We gotta go to the dentist. I have no high hopes, but I'm just proud of me for doing this. That side didn't come out too bad. I messed up the ends on this one. Okay, you know, I'm not happy, but I'm not mad. Oh, it actually looks cute. I just need to like fix the front, honestly, I think. All right, I'm getting ready to go. Okay, the dentist canceled on me, which I guess, you know, I was a little upset about it because I have to psych myself up to go to the dentist. And so I was feeling like good. I was in a good headspace to go to the dentist. I know. She's dramatic. She's a lot. I can't help it. It's just who I am. But I really psyched myself up to go to the dentist. And now the dentist canceled on me. So we're just going to dinner. We're going to lunch with my grandma. I'm so hungry. My brain is hurting. I'm going to pack my bag. I'm taking my COS bag. I feel like this looks cool. It makes me look cooler than I am, this bag. I'm going to bring this. Matches my pants perfectly. These are vegan leather pants. I think that they're from Banana Republic. I will try and find them and link them down below. They are cargo. I was gonna get rid of them because they were a little tight, but wearing them today, they've really stretched out, why did I think that they wouldn't stretch out? Pack my sunnies, because I don't wanna forget them. Tom Ford D'ombre, I always say this wrong. My favorite cologne. Ooh, D'ombre leather. I'm gonna spritz this on me, because I feel like it goes with the vibe of me today. And I'm wearing my fake Bottega Amazon earrings. I will link them down below. Did you see the fit? Ooh, I just ate that perfume. And I'm wearing my Rockstead heels, which I kind of like how they're poking out underneath. I like that you can't really see what they are, but they're a cute little kitten heel. I don't like this as a crossbody, but it might come in handy when walking to and from the restaurant from the parking garage. All right, this is the fit. Let me know your thoughts. I'm walking to the restaurant. I dropped off my grandma at the front door of the restaurant like any gentleman would. I have wine in hand, a little Pinot Grigio for our Greek date. I'm so excited. So excited for a date with grandma. And I told you where I'm going, Zuma in Montclair. The food is so good. Greek food, it's the best. You should try it. But I think I'm gonna have some fish and some wine and catch up with grandma, which will be so nice. Here it is. Mike and I actually came here, I want to say a little bit over a month ago. So this will look familiar for those of you who watch my channel.
Rice puddings, frozen yogurt.
Thank you. Oh, looks like a full grandma. Wow, it's bumping in here.
I saw a bar. Are you allowed to bring wine in here?
I think so. I don't know. We're gonna ask.
No.
It's BYO, isn't it? Oh, okay.
Well, we'll have to ask.
I think it is.
I've never been here before. Was it good?
Yeah, it is really good.
She's been here. Yeah. Tell me what they are.
This is a yogurt dip, and this one's like a pumpkin dip.
Okay, all right, I'll try that.
Try them all.
You want to take pictures? Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Eat. No, I took them.
Take a picture.
Oh my god, I had the nicest time with my grandma today. It was so nice. It hasn't been just her and I in the longest time. You know when you just need a good time with your grandma? Just a girl time. It was so nice. We talked about everything and anything in between. I want to spend more time with my family because when I spend time with my family, I just feel refreshed and it fills my cup. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I leave stressed. I want to spend more like one-on-one time with family. Group settings are nice because it's nice to all be together and it's nice to see everyone, but so many dynamics, so many personalities, I don't know, just in general, whether it's family, friends, it's nice to have like a good one-on-one time, and I had the best time today. Mike and I are getting ready to go to dinner. I just put a little gloss on. My lips are on fire. I wore my favorite lipstick of 2024, e.l.f. O-Face satin lipstick in standing ovation, but my lips just feel dry. So I took that off. I put a little bit of chapstick on, and I put the NYX Fat Lip Oil in Newsfeed on top. I switched out my Bottega earrings for these beautiful earrings that Mike bought me when we were in Italy. I love them. We're bringing a little bit of Jesus with us to our holiday dinner. It's our holiday dinner, in case I did not mention that to you. My hair also came out fabulous. Like, I'm gonna have to do the overnight, heatless overnight curls more. I'm wearing the same thing, keeping it very low May, but I just wanted to check in before we go to dinner. I had such a nice time today. Oh, it was so good. The food was good, the company was good, the wine was good. I brought a Pinot Grigio. I didn't really have any expectation for it. I pulled it from the garage, but it was So good. It was very chilled because it's been very chilly here. It was good, very crisp, not too bitey, went down very easily. Although I did have beef. I really wanted fish. Zuma, if you go there, don't go there for lunch, go there for dinner. The lunch menu was more so a brunch menu. How are you a Greek place? And the only fish they had on the menu for during the day was a fish burger. I don't know about you, but I'm not eating a fish burger. A salmon burger I've had before, not my favorite, but a fish burger, no. So, all right, let me go throw my coat on and let us go to dinner. Good? I am absolutely frozen. I'm frozen. I wanted to try a new lip because I have not put this on, but I did show you guys this when I did my Bobbi Brown unboxing in my last vlog. I'm gonna use the Makeup Forever Walnut. Look at this little nub. I love this lip liner. Oh my God, last night I had the nicest time with Mike. Dinner was great. I mean, the food was good, the wine was good, but honestly, we just had such a nice conversation. Talked about our year, like reflecting upon 2024 and then thinking about how we want our 2025 to look. Him and I always say, like, we can get through anything together. I feel like life's been weird for everybody lately. I don't need to get into this whole conversation with you guys again because we've been talking about it a lot, and I do apologize if it's just been a little much. I wholeheartedly think that if I didn't have Mike, things would be exponentially harder. So we had really nice conversations. We made goals for 2025. Is that too cool tone for my face? I don't know. What I want to see, I'm gonna give it a minute. I'm gonna clean my vanity, and then I journaled about some of my New Year's resolutions and looking back on 2024, because I think it's so important to look back on your year first before setting goals for the next year, because you did a lot this year, regardless of whether you think you did or not. Just take the time, look back on notes. Like, I always, at the end of every year, I always write a list of things that I'm proud of, that I accomplished, and a list of things that I want to do in the following year, or things that I just want to do more of that bring me joy and happiness. So I just think in order to continue becoming a better person, or a better version of yourself, I should say, you really need to acknowledge the woman that got you to where you are today. So that means looking back and, I don't know, like congratulating yourself on the last 365 days, because if you didn't wake up and do all the things that you did, you wouldn't be where you are today. And I don't know, it might seem like not a lot has happened, but if you look back and you reflect, I can bet you, like, you will be very proud of all the things that you were able to accomplish in the last year. And while it was a tough year for me, I am very proud of myself. I think that I did accomplish a lot. And I'm gonna tell you guys what exactly I did accomplish. And you know, I think it's important to write down small things, the big things, and everything in between. So, you know, you gotta like hype yourself up, because if you don't hype yourself up, then you're not gonna be motivated to do anything. You're always just gonna look at your life and think like you could be doing so much more. But the reality is like on a day-to-day basis, I feel like a lot of people, we do a lot. I think I really like this lip. What do we think? It feels really nice. I'm curious to see how long it lasts. It looked a little icy, but now I feel like it just looks so natural, and it kind of like plumped the lines in my lips. Ooh, that is nice. But anyway, I did a little journal entry here, and I put New Year / reflecting, and then I did 2024 accomplishments. I made a list, and I did 2025 goals. Let's start with what I feel like I accomplished in 2024. I definitely read more. I've never been someone who reads a lot, but I've always wanted to be someone who reads a lot. I've always wanted to be a reader. I struggle with my vocabulary. I don't have a very wide vocabulary. We all know I'm not very good at the English language, but this year I read quite a few books. I read 10 books to be exact. When I started the year, I wanted to read 1 book per month. An issue with that, which I'm very proud of myself because I can consider myself a reader after this year. My problem was that I forced myself to read books that I really didn't enjoy, and my aunt is an avid reader, and she always says, don't waste your time. If you start a book and you don't like it, like move on to another book. There's no sense in wasting your time. And I agree with that. And I'm gonna stop reading the book that I'm currently reading. I can't get through these Magnolia Parks. the series. It's a 5-book series. I'm like 75% of the way through the second book and I hate it. I've been reading it for months, so I'm gonna move on. I journaled and I meditated more, which was great. Did I do it a lot? No. Did I do it on a daily basis? No. Did I do it at least once or twice a week? Yes. So it's something I definitely want to do more in 2025, but I'm proud of myself. I journaled a lot and I meditated, and I had such a resistance against meditating. I just felt so uncomfortable about it. It felt very woo-woo to me, but in 2024, I really embraced the woo-woo. So much so that last night was a full moon. It was the Gemini full moon. It was the last full moon of 2024, and I put like all my crystals on the windowsill to let them power up. I am just, to this point, whatever gets me through, whatever gives me good vibes, I'm here for it. I'm gonna be woo-woo all the way in 2025. I finally made money on YouTube. Now, I have made money through collaborations working with brands, but this was the first year that I actually made money from people watching my videos, which they're not kidding. I have watched so many people here on YouTube who've given advice on how to grow YouTube channels and blah, blah, blah. And everyone says that it takes years to make money on YouTube. And I agree. It takes years, but I'm very excited about it and I'm proud of me for persevering and being so consistent. I think if there's one thing that I am good at, consistency. I'm very good at creating habits and keeping up with those habits. So I'm very proud of me. And I uploaded 2 times per week, which I never in a million years would have thought that I would upload so much. Like 2 times a week is a lot for me. In case you don't know, I do work full time. I have a job that I go to 3 days a week, but I work full time. I'm a 5-day-a-week kind of working gal. So I've been very proud of myself that I made the time. I've gotten so organized. Like this is the year I was most organized in terms of content creating, planning, making lists, ideas. So I feel like, you know, practice really makes perfect, and that's something that I have really felt for the first time ever in my life. I know it's so silly and I know we hear it all the time. Mike and I were talking about this last night. You know, from such a young age, you learn a sport, you read, like you learn how to read, you learn math, I can't practice. Numbers hurt my head, but besides the point, you always hear from such a young age that practice makes perfect. And for some reason, it took me this year to really feel that in my soul. Editing videos constantly, I just feel like I've gotten so good at editing videos. I can edit them so much quicker than I've ever edited them in my life. So that has really helped me. And I've gotten better at communicating. I think I've gotten better at expressing how I feel to others. I definitely want to improve upon it more. I am getting better day by day on understanding how I feel rather than letting my feelings fester inside and then, like, you know, having like a hysterical cry or an outlash, you know? So I've gotten a lot better at communicating, and for that I'm very excited. I completed the Summertime Fine with Sydney Cummings. I know you guys are probably sick of me talking about her, but it was the first year that I bought the program and I did it every single day, and it was the first year that I completed it on time in the program. So that was really exciting. I was very proud of myself, and accomplishing that really motivated me to do several of Sydney's monthly workout plans. You know, I did Summertime Fine, which is 3 months. That ended in August, and then every month I've done whatever her monthly routine is. Currently I'm doing her December routine, which every day is a 30-minute workout, and I'm actually like really loving it. I meal prepped. This was the first time I ever meal prepped, and I really think like the cooking and the meal prepping is really, like, I am such a decent cook now. Like, I think I'm a good cook. I would never say I was a good cook before, but after cooking for the last 6 weeks, like multiple times a week, I've gotten so much better at cooking, and that has really given me kind of like the proof that I needed in my back pocket that practice makes perfect. So I'm taking that with me in 2025. And you know, I've just really become much more of a morning person. I want to continue to be more of a morning person. You know, some days I struggle to get out of bed and I get up at 8 o'clock. Sometimes I get up at 8:30, but I used to be someone that would get up every day. Well, not every day because I went to work, but on the weekends I'd get up at like 9:30, 10 o'clock, and I don't do that anymore. I'm usually up by 7:30, 8 o'clock the latest, and if you are someone that knows me, that is a very big accomplishment. So those were just the things that I reflected upon in 2024 and things that stood out to me. So in 2025, I put 2 little bullet points. I want to stop waiting to live my life. I want to be more present. I keep thinking about this house that we're going to buy. I keep thinking about how excited I am to decorate it. And it's like, that's not my reality right now. And I want to look forward to things, but I also want to be more grateful. Just be more present is really what I would like to do. And in order to be more present, I really do want to journal more. I want to meditate more. And I finally want to go to therapy. I really am trying to find a therapist, but I need to take it a little bit more seriously. 2025, I want it to be like the year of learning. I want to do more, I want to learn more, and I want to practice more. I really want to learn Italian. I gotta stop just doing it sporadically, and I need to make it an everyday habit. And like I said before, I'm pretty good at creating habits, so I definitely want to do that on an everyday basis. And hopefully by the time Mike and I go to Italy again, I will be able to communicate even better than I did last time. I want to prove my Spanish teacher, my high school Spanish teacher, wrong, who told my mother that I would never go anywhere in life because I was so terrible at language. I also want to continue meal prepping. Like I said, I want to buy a home. I also want to be, more present, more grateful. I want to love myself and be more confident. And I want to continue to be better at communicating and speaking up more. I want to read 1 book a month. So I'm copy pasting, what it is I took from last year, but I think I can do it this year now that I've decided I'm not wasting my time on crap books. I'm just not. View my YouTube more as a business. I've always kind of viewed this as a hobby. While I love you guys and this is so fun and I do really find this very fulfilling, sometimes I get embarrassed to talk about it. Like my husband is such a hype man. Like we will go somewhere and he will say, oh, tell her you have a YouTube channel. Tell her to follow you. And I get very timid. Really want to view this as a business because the reality is that I put a lot of time and I put a lot of effort. And this is like kind of like a full-time job too. The amount of time I spend on this channel, I will probably film each video probably like 2 hours in total for the filming. And then by the time I edit it, it's a lot. Like I probably spend a good, I would say 10 hours per video between filming, editing, upload, and all the things. So that's like 20 plus hours a week. So I guess it's kind of like a part-time job, but I also work 40 hours a week. So, I want to put my business hat on. And it's not something that I've ever been good at. I'm someone who I'm way more of a creative person. I can also be professional. I can also be very strategic. My full-time job, those are definitely realms that I live in. I want to be able to do this more often. Do you get what I'm putting down? So hopefully I can change my mindset with that this year. And I really just want to keep my energy for me. I don't want to, experience burnout the way that I experienced burnout this year in several different ways. I want to focus my energy on me and those I love and the things that I love doing. I don't need to burn myself out so that other people aren't overwhelmed, so that my job isn't overwhelmed. I need to focus and think of it as I don't want me to be overwhelmed. I think this is a really good starting point, and I feel really good about all the work that I've done in 2024, and I'm very excited to see what 2025 brings. I think Mike and I are gonna go to Target. We're gonna do a Target run, and we're just gonna do like wholesome things at home. So yeah, I'm gonna go get changed. I think I need to accessorize a bit. Maybe I wear this. I feel like this looks really pretty. My mother of pearl. I'm really into gemstones lately. I don't know what's going on. I can't get enough. Or do I wanna wear, I'm really into tiger's eye. I don't know. I've been into this lately too. Oh, that looks cute. That ties the bag in. Okay, I'm gonna show you the fit, but I just need to put some earrings in. What do I feel like wearing here? Something like simple. I think I'm just gonna put these little gold huggies. I have these boots on. I will show them to you. I'm feeling a little unsure about the boots. Wore them a couple times last year, but do you guys remember my hip problems? I've been doing my PT stretches, so my hip has definitely been better, but last year wearing these was like actually killer. I also need to get my rings, so let me do that. Oh, and I'm gonna spray. I gotta spray. I'm gonna wear my Rose 31 by Le Labo. I've been like really neglecting her. This is the new sweater that I got from Gap. I tried on in that haul. I will show you right now, but it's so cute. All right, let me get I gotta get my rings, and then we gotta get going. All right, guys, this is the fit. I'm wearing this bag because I'm very upset that I never wear this bag, and it was very pricey. My necklace, my jumper, I have my Hudson jeans on that I love, and then these boots that I love these boots. They're from Franco Sardo, but they're a little heavy. The heel is a little chunky monkey. I'm I'm so terrible at the angles, but I couldn't wear these last year because I had so many hip problems, but I'm gonna venture out today and wear these. So, I've never seen this line. Oh my God, this smells so good. And they have so many different scents. Now this Target is packed, but you know me and you know where to find me. And Mike said he was coming to get me. He was giving me 2 minutes, which is never enough time. I need to find the nail polish. Someone told me to buy this. I just don't want to buy it right now because I just opened my Bioessence one, but I do love Bioderma. This is why I'm a problem. This is what I got when we went to Target. Is this not the cutest thing? Is this not the cutest thing you've ever seen? Look at this bear. Look at his hat. He was sitting on a shelf, like a random shelf, I think by the food aisle. And he was just sitting on the shelf and I was like, Michael, look at this bear. He had no price tag on him. Look at his precious face. Something's wrong with his eyes, which Mike was like, why are you gonna buy that bear? Look at his eyes. They are a little mushed, but that's okay. I think that's why I love him even more. There was no price tag on him. And how dare Mike? Mike was like, what are you gonna do if the bear is $20? And I was like, that's ridiculous and that's absurd, but I feel as though my heart has committed to the bear. Guess how much my bear was. I don't know what I'm gonna name him yet. If you have any ideas, let me know. I feel like it'll just come to me. But he was $3.50. This bear was less than a cup of coffee. This was absolutely necessary. Am I a child? Stuffed animals make me very happy. We all know my reaction with Boogless. When I found him in Napa, my heart melted. And now I'm gonna go ahead and put this bear with my other stuffed animals. And it all started with the bat that Michael bought me. Let's go say hello to my friends. This is how you know I'm losing my mind. But look at how cute. He is the newest addition. Oh my God, how stinking cute is he? And then you guys know Boogless. I got him when Mike and I went to Napa. And then Mike bought me that bat. His name is Banks, Boogless. We gotta name him something. But now he's gonna sit with his 2 friends. And that, my friends, is what I bought at Target. I hate this. And for those of you who have seasonal depression, like, totally understandable. It's 4:30 and it's pitch black outside. I wanted to pack this with you guys though. And I'm sorry that the lighting is terrible, but my light in my room is too warm. This, I'm gonna be honest, I can't really see what the hell I'm doing. This is like not, it looks very bright on my face, but it's very bright on my face and very dark everywhere else that I look. But I wanted to pack this with you guys. If you missed my unboxing, I bought this pre-loved Poshmark. I haven't put anything in it. I'm scared because it's leather on the inside. I'm trying to think of like what I wanna put in here. I would definitely wanna put a gloss maybe. I could put my Bobbi Brown. I'm really loving this. I know I was a little skeptical when I put it on before, but so far I'm trying to come up with a list for myself and, you know, obviously to share with you guys of lip products that you can keep reapplying. Do you know what I mean when I say that sometimes with a lip gloss it like builds up and then it kind of feels like you have a layer of like gunk on your lips from your lip gloss? I hate that and it annoys me because sometimes I just want to wear a gloss all day. Like I want to commit to the gloss. So far I've applied this 3 times today and it feels so juicy. It feels so hydrating and it's not doing that thing where it like pills in the center of my lips. I'm so sorry. I'm a little blinded by all of these lights. Oh, I just think I need to get up earlier and like start filming earlier. But the problem is like I like to wake up and work out and enjoy my coffee and I'm trying to look cuter for myself, for you guys, for my husband. I'm just trying to level up and I feel like I've been doing a little bit better of a job. I've just been like trying to put more effort into me, which is something that I want to continue to do in 2025. Like I feel better when I wake up, I work out, I shower, and I put makeup on for the day. Even if I'm not going anywhere, I just feel happier. I should have worn this necklace today too. I love this. I know I can't stop talking about it. I'm so sorry. But I charged it in the moonlight last night. I know. I don't know who I am either. Mike said I need Jesus and yeah, maybe that is what I need, but not right now. I can't handle that. I'm gonna pack this. I just don't know what to put in it, but I think I'm gonna put this Bobbi Brown, like I already said. Oh God, I'm scared though. Like I don't think it's gonna leak. I just need to get over it. I'm also really loving this. A lot of Bobbi Brown, a lot. This is like Clinique, the black cherry, way better. The color's better for me. It's a bit pinker. It's more hydrating. So I think I'm gonna put that in there too. Can I think about this? I feel very pressured right now. Not from you, but from me. I think in the meantime, I'm gonna go bake cookies and I'm gonna go bake a banana bread. Talk about a heated bed. Double heated. I thought I'd round out this video with a mood board that I made. It took me quite a few days to make this, honestly, simply because I do not subscribe to magazines, and so Mike was kind enough to give me his huge pile of magazines that he had. A lot of it was like manly things and like numbers and whatnot. So I took my time, I used his magazines, and I found some like catalogs with wine in them and all that kind of stuff. So this is the mood board that I created. I'm putting this on my desk where I work. I bought this on Amazon. I made one of these a couple years ago. I want to say the year before last year. And it was actually really funny to look back and see like what my motivations were 2 years ago as opposed to what they are this year. It was like similar, but also very different at the same time. I will get good lighting so that I can go ahead and show you what my mood board looks like. But you can see it's kind of just like a vibe. Like this is what I want my vibe of 2025 to be. I want it to just be homey, cozy, but also traveling, reading, educating. Top left corner, I have this balcony, as you can see, and it's looking out into this forest, really beautiful land. It gives me like California Napa vibes, very relaxing. You can even see there's a glass of wine there right on the table. So it just felt very at peace. And I find a lot of the times when I feel anxious, you know, the winter's tough because I don't get outside as much, but I love spending time outside, and that's kind of like a theme in my mood board. I definitely want to go to Napa again in 2025. Whether we go once or twice is still TBD, but I don't know if this is Napa, but it gave me Napa-ish vibes. It is lacking the mountains, so maybe not, but I don't know. The feeling that this picture gives me is the feeling that I want to carry with me this year. I also have this, which I actually recycled from the one that I created 2 years ago, the woman doing yoga. I definitely want to do more yoga this year. Like I have told you guys, I want to be more present. So just doing breath work and stretching, feeling good. 2024 was a lot of strength building for me. I am definitely the strongest that I have ever been, which is a cool accomplishment, you know, in and of itself. But in 2025, I want to mix in more yoga, more Pilates, just like gentler workouts on my body, just to mix it up. Yoga was sprinkled in there in 2024, but I'm hoping it's more of a base in my 2025 instead of a seasoning. Maybe it's like a part of the broth, you know what I'm saying? I also have these wine glasses and a bottle of wine, obviously Napa, and honestly I'm kind of thinking about becoming a sommelier. I don't know, but like I said, I really want to learn more this year. I want 2025 to be me expanding knowledge and investing more time in things that I love and maybe learning about things that excite me. I just feel like it can give a nice, like, exciting pivot to life, and it makes it feel more new and exciting. I've been looking into classes just to do it for me. I feel like it would be a really big accomplishment, and you know, I don't know, we'll see. Always had family as a part of my mood boards in all of my years, but I think it means something different each year. You know, 2024, I wanted to spend more time with my family. I definitely did. I made it a point to make plans for all of us to see people more than I normally see them. But I think in 2025, I can continue to do a better job of that. But I also want to spend more one-on-one time, which we've talked about, just to get closer to each individual person. I feel like when you know someone more, you have a little bit more empathy, you know where they're coming from. So I definitely want to spend a bit more one-on-one time with my family and my friends. It's just, that's my mindset and my, you know, my frame around it in my brain. I also have this bathtub. If you know me, you know that I am a cat and I don't like water. I don't go in pools, but there's something about being on vacation and there being a bathtub on vacation that gets me excited. And I always enjoy a bath while on vacation. And it's the weirdest thing. So I've actually taken 2 baths so far this year and I have this beautiful bathtub. So this has multiple meanings. One, hopefully Mike and I will find a home this year that we can buy and call our own and decorate and just give this vibe. Like, you look out in the window here and you can see it's more earthy, it's more greenery. I just want to spend more time in nature. It does really bring me peace, and it also reminds me of my dad. My dad loved being outside. And like I said, like things that my dad did and dad enjoyed, I've enjoyed doing them this year because it makes me feel closer to him and kind of like makes me think of him even more than I already think of him. A bathtub. I've taken 2 baths this year. I enjoy it. I mean, I might enjoy it a little bit more while on vacation, but it is very relaxing with a little Epsom salt. I feel less sore. I've been watching Housewives while I'm taking a bath. So it's like I take a tubby, I watch a good show, and it's very relaxing and it's me time, and I've really been enjoying it. So I'm doing a good job thus far. I also have this table setup. I really enjoyed having Thanksgiving. I'm hoping that Mike and I can buy a house this year and it'll be more conveniently located for my family. I'm always driving to see my family. I'm not super far, but like no one feels comfortable driving here. And so I feel like I'm always driving and I'm always going, but I want to host more. I enjoy hosting. I've been doing that more, so not like hosting, but I've been doing more like party planning and whatnot in my career life. And I kind of want to do that more in my personal life. Mike and I had a wine tasting event a couple years ago. It was supposed to be at the beach house. It was in the spring. It rained. We had to pivot to our main home here. But it was so much fun, and I feel like I would put way more effort into making it look nice. I enjoy that. And I never realized how much I enjoyed event planning until this past year. So just spending more time with those that I love in a more intimate setting that maybe I've curated is something that I want to do a little bit more in 2025. And I think I can do that because I think I only did it once in 2024. I also have this little bookshelf here. Like we've talked about, I would like to read 1 book per month. So I think in 2023, I read 6. In 2024, I read 10. And the goal is to read 12 in 2025. I just like reading. I don't know. It takes you away from your worries, your troubles, and transports you into a different life that's not yours. And so you don't need to stress it. You can just take it for what it is and kind of, I don't know, like dip your toes, and then if it gets to be too much, you leave, you know? I do that sometimes with my brain. It's funny, Mike will say like, sometimes I check out in real life. So it's fun to check in and out of books. I don't know if that makes any sense, but also it will help with my vocabulary. I also have this winemaking here because again, I would like to learn more about wine in whatever capacity that is. I also have the word gratitude and the definition of gratitude. Gratitude, noun, a feeling of appreciation or thanks. I feel like I have been more grounded in my gratitude the past couple months. End of November, definitely December. So, but granted, I haven't been going to work. I've been off, so life has just been slower, and I feel like I can see the greater good in things because I'm in a calmer state. So I just want to keep it even when I'm back in the rat race. Like I just want to focus on things that are important to me. And if it's not one of those things, then I'm not paying any mind to it. I just want to be thankful and optimistic. Optimism is also here. I've been trying to be more optimistic, and I think I've been doing a good job in doing that by constantly saying that I think 2025 is going to be a good year. I don't know. I might just be trying to fool myself. We all know I do this. Sometimes we all got to do it. But I've been saying it a lot to Mike, and Mike was like, well, I'm so glad that you're so optimistic. So far, I'm doing a good job. I also have cooking here. Like I said, my dad loved cooking, so I've enjoyed cooking. I really love meal prepping. You know, I never thought in a million years that 1, I would say that I'm a good cook, and 2, I would say that I enjoy cooking. Like today, I really looked forward to waking up, working out, and making myself a frittata. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird for me. I just enjoy feeding myself foods that are whole foods, that feel good, and just nourishing my body. And so I've really enjoyed cooking, and I'm hoping to continue meal prepping and cooking well on through 2025. Sorry, I keep moving you, but the lighting is weird and the angles are bothering me. Speaking of food, I also put the words good, clean here. I just want life to feel good. I want to eat clean food. I'm really just all about feeling good inside this year. A lot of 2024 for me was curating what I wanted my closet to look like, what I wanted my wardrobe to look like, reimagine my image, like re-image myself. I changed my hair. I went from blonde to brown. So there was a lot of curating my outside. In 2025, I really want to concentrate more on the inside because I'm pretty happy with how I look. You know, some days are better than others. I like my wardrobe. I like that I can walk into my closet. I can pick out an outfit within 2 to 5 minutes. You know, some days are easier than others, but I like what I've curated. I like my hair color. I don't know. The superficial things I think I've gotten down. Is basically what I'm saying. Italian. I have the word Italian, and then up here it says mangia because I have been trying to learn Italian ever since Mike and I went to Italy. Before we went to Italy, I downloaded Duolingo, and it was cool because I know like some words, okay? Like I can't have a full-on conversation, but I can like ask for a cup of coffee. I can say good morning, good afternoon, good night. I can say thank you. I can say like the basics of Italian. But this past week, I've kind of just been trying to create those habits and those routines, and I have been doing Italian for the last 7 days straight, which is great. I just want to keep it up, and my goal is to do 10 minutes of a lesson every day, bare minimum, and I've been doing about 15 to 20 minutes for the last week, and so that's exciting. But I just want to learn a language. I think it's so cool when people just like can have conversations with people who don't speak English, you know? Like I want to be that person, and it's so chic. I've always had it in my brain that I'm not a language person. I just think I wasn't interested, and I think now, my 33-year-old self, I am very interested in learning another language, and I think if I just keep at it, why not? I could do anything if I just keep at it. This is Belgium. I don't know what's up with me, but I just keep seeing pictures of Belgium, and I'm very interested in going, but overall, I just really want to go to Europe this year. Mike and I did not go to Europe in 2024, and I miss Europe. I don't know where we're gonna go. We've been talking about going to Italy, but I am open. I'm all ears. I want to do a bit more traveling abroad, at least like one trip this year. That would be so, so great. This last picture over here, I have this tablescape. Is that what it's called? I'm not sure, but outside, because not to like, you know, beat a dead horse, but if we do find a house, I really want a home that has some kind of like outdoor living, because again, I just want to be outside. I want to host in our new home. I really would love a garden, although I did not put that on this because, you know, we're not going to have a garden until we move, but that would be a really big goal of mine also. So I hope that, well, you know, it's more important what it screams to me because I'm the one that's going to look at it every day. But I hope that you looking at this, you kind of get the gist of where I'm going this year. I really want to focus on inner peace and calmness. Just enjoy the things that I enjoy and not focus and spend time on things that irritate me. I hope that that makes sense. But you know, sometimes we get riled up, we get distracted, and it's that distraction that just sucks the joy out of life, because instead of worrying about what Susie said last night at drinks, you know, you can focus on your cat and your husband and your dog and taking a bath and going for walks and sitting outside and reading a book. I don't know. It's just this is where my brain is at in 2025, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you're interested in seeing like how I am actually doing the work in order to feel like this, then do be sure to subscribe and click the bell button. I believe my next vlog will be my habits and routines in the new year. But I love you guys so much. Let me know down below, what are some of your New Year's resolutions? What are you looking forward to this year? Anything that you want to talk about, I would love to hear. If you have any trips coming up, anything, let's talk about it down below. I just want peace for myself and for you guys this year, and I'm really, really wishing you a healthy and happy one. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I really hope to see you in my next one. Bye, guys.